Hi, my name's Cammie, and today's video is going to be a little bit different for me. I was really excited when I got the chance to try out this box from FabFitFun. Since the whole pandemic started, and since I've suddenly been spending a lot more time at home with 5 kids under one roof, I've really had a lot more time to think about self-care. And before, I was driving about 140 miles a day minimum, taking everyone to appointments, doctor's appointments, therapy appointments. Life was really hectic. And it's not that life isn't hectic now, but it's that in kind of being forced to slow down by being here. The reasons that got me thinking about self-care more obviously weren't positive, but it ended up being a good thing for me because it made me start taking better care of myself. It was something that was hard for me to find time to do, but it has been one of the things that has been positive over the last few months, and it's something that I've been thinking about more and more. And that is probably one of the biggest things that when FabFitFun reached out to me and I started looking at their website and seeing some of the products that they had that you could choose from, I was getting really excited about. FunFitFab is a seasonal subscription box, and you can customize a lot of the choices for the gifts and surprises that they send you in your box. A lot of them were the sorts of things that I was thinking of. What they send you are full-sized fashion, beauty, fitness, and lifestyle products directly to your home 4 times a year if you sign up for the yearly seasonal deliveries. You can also sign up for one-time deliveries. And for some of these products, the actual products are basically worth the cost of the entire box. So what you would pay in the store for one of these products might basically be what you're paying for the entire box, which is pretty cool. Right now these boxes are available in the US, the United Kingdom, and in Canada. And their mission is to deliver happiness to everyone everywhere. I have to say, honestly, I was pretty excited when the box arrived at my door. Altogether, the box is valued at over $200, but if you use the special code that I will also be leaving down below in the information section and in the comments, I'll pin a comment so that it's easy for you to find. The code is Autmazing, then you will be able to get your box for only $39.99, and that code will get you an extra $10 off your first box. One of the things that I love about this company is that they have donated over $1 million to charity, and that they are currently partnering with Stand Up to Cancer this winter to raise awareness about how the ongoing pandemic has affected cancer care. Now, to share my box with you and what I picked out. One of the first things that I picked out when I was choosing my box was the Bomb She champagne flutes. The Bomb She champagne flutes come with 4 flutes, and I just loved the shape of them, and that was why I picked them. These flutes are one of those things that by themselves would be worth the cost of the entire box. On their own, they're $51, and I think that they are really pretty. I have a feeling that these are going to be glasses that I'm like rescuing from my children who are going to be trying to drink milk out of them or something. Cups have a rough time in our house. You can see the shape of them. Oh, they already have little fingerprints on them. They're my little fingerprints. But these were one of my favorite things. The first section to be personalized in FabFitFun just has so many great choices, but these by far were my favorite. It was a really tough choice though. One of my other favorite things. Okay, I'm probably going to say this each time because I had so many favorites in this, but I'll just go straight across the box from one side to the other. I just loved this so much. The Lily Sadie Red Velvet Headband, I think is just gorgeous. So I have a thing about red velvet, and this headband is so comfortable. I put it on the other day, and I usually have a hard time wearing headbands for very long. I think it's because I have migraines a lot, and headbands just tend to not be very comfortable. And I wore this for so long and just forgot about it, and then remembered that it was on. This is so comfortable, so soft. and pretty. I really like it. And it's just so fancy. Normally this headband would be $49. So again, this is something that the price of it, basically this is worth it for the price of the box, and it's just really, really pretty. So this is the below the belt red croc card case, and this is probably the thing in here that I will use the most, because I very seldom actually take my entire purse places. Usually I take this little tiny wallet that's barely bigger than this and put that in my pocket and walk around with it. But that one is still a little bit clunky for me, so I can see myself using this all the time, because generally I just use like my debit card and my driver's license, and this is perfect for that. It also has this little coin purse here that actually I could put a few dollars and some coins in if I want to. And oh yeah, see, and it has another little spot there that you could put cash into if you wanted to. I like how thin it is. The other thing about the other one is the other one looks a little bit like a video game console, and Maggie's always trying to steal it from me. I think this would be less something that Maggie would be trying to swipe out of my pocket all the time, which would be really, really nice to not have that added distraction from every day. This is one of my favorite things, and I don't know if I already said this. This would be $35 normally, and I just think it's going to be really useful, and red is my favorite color. If you can't tell the theme here, red is my favorite color. That is one of the reasons that this is one of my favorite things that came in the box. I think I've said that for every single thing that I've touched here so far, but it also is. That might be the most useful thing for me here. Although so is this. This is the DP Hue Apple Cider Vinegar Dry Shower Powder. Okay, this might be sort of oversharing for me, but I use a lot of dry shampoo powder. Going back on that self-care thing a little bit. So just naturally my hair is really dry, and whenever I wash it, no matter what shampoo I use ever, I just have a bad hair day for like 3 days, unless I put like coconut oil into it. Explaining the whole thing would just lead to a very long explanation. And then really the only way getting it back to be nice is by putting dry shampoo into it and coconut oil. And anyways, I end up just using a lot of dry shampoo anyways in life. And so when I saw this particular dry shampoo that I had not yet tried, I was extremely curious what it was like. Then I went and I read reviews, and the reviews were a little bit mixed. People were either in love with it or not so much in love with it. And some cited the smell and said that it smelled like apple cider vinegar. And so then I was really curious. I like apple cider vinegar, and it smells nothing like apple cider vinegar. It smells really, really good. I like this a lot. I was a little curious because it's not like a spray. As you can see, it's just like, you can't really see from there. It like kind of like poofs onto your hair. I'm not going to actually do this in front of you because I don't have a mirror and I can't see, and it might just be really messy. But I think it smells really good. It's like a powder that you just kind of, almost like baby powder but with only one little hole, and it just kind of poofs onto your hair. And you just need to divide your hair, and then it just poofs onto your hair and you brush it in. I use dry shampoo a lot. I have yet to have really a problem with any dry shampoo that I've used. Anyways, I like this. I've used it on my hair twice now. This dry shampoo is $24, and I think it's really cool. And I like that it's not aerosol. I'm curious to see how long it'll last me, because I feel like the aerosol ones a lot of the times just suddenly run out, and it's kind of a surprise. So it would be nice to have one that I can actually feel when it's running out. Next is Aesthetica Liquid Eyeliner Black. Now, I am not good enough with liquid eyeliner for you yet to see what this looks like on me. Maybe I will put this on later again, because I'm still practicing, because I have never really successfully put on liquid eyeliner. Eyeliner was never something that I actually like attempted, especially liquid eyeliner. It's something that I really wanted to try. I've watched tutorials, but I picked this specifically with the intention of learning how to use liquid eyeliner. If you have any good tutorials on liquid eyeliner that you would like to recommend, send them my way because I need them. And the liquid eyeliner would have been $24 on its own. Next is the Algenist Complete Eye Renewal Balm. And this again was something that I was really excited about, just because when you don't sleep very much, and I can't even blame this on the kids, I just feel like I'm wide awake when I'm tired during the day, and then I'm wide awake and I feel like I should be asleep, feel like I need something for my eyes. So I was excited to try this instead of, you know, actually sleeping. No, I am trying to sleep. It's just hard. I guess I've sort of gotten to the point where I all of a sudden started noticing like eye creams for like dark circles and just other things upon reaching my 38th birthday. And so when I saw this, which was probably not something that I would buy for myself without trying it first, which is why this is kind of perfect, I was really excited. Now this is $68 normally, which is why it's also a really great deal, and it makes it really worth it to get the box, because if you use the coupon code, that's basically getting it for $39 when it would normally be $68. And it's something that you would use twice a day, and yeah. So this in itself makes it worth it if this is something that you would get, especially if it's something you would get normally, because it's like you get everything else and this. So this I was super excited about, because this was something that I probably would get, but that I would be hesitant to try for $68. Next I have the Daily Concepts Daily Dry Facial Brush, which would normally be $20. I will admit, I was a little bit skeptical when I first saw this brush, and that's just because I have really sensitive skin. I gave this brush a try for the last few days. I actually really like it a lot. I read the instructions that came with it about how to use it, and I am a fan, and it's something that I'm going to keep using along with my new skincare routine that I've been doing for the last couple of months that now includes this. It has like the how to use it to kind of like wake your skin up, and I use it before vitamin C serum that I use, and this, and then the moisturizer that I use, and my sunscreen. I really like it. So I was a little skeptical at first. I am really glad that I got this. Now, these are so soft that I have one regret, and it is that I told Sadie that she could have these socks before they arrived, because Sadie loves soft, fluffy socks. And if you don't know, Sadie is my 12-year-old, and she has size 11 feet, so it can be really hard to find big fluffy socks for her, because a lot of socks only go up to like size 10. You'll see them and they'll say, like, the larger ones will say, and they'll go up to size 10, and I'll still get them for her, but it's hard to find socks that fit her perfectly. And when I saw these, the larger ones went up to size 11, which is what she is. And then they arrived, and the inside of these socks are so soft. But when we were in the store before I got this box and got to customize it, she had just finished telling me about how much she loves big, fluffy, soft socks, and how they are her favorite thing. And so when I got to customize this box and I saw the socks, the first thing I said was that she could have them, and I promised them to her. And then when they arrived and I felt them, I was feeling very greedy and kind of wanted to just take that back. But I'm not going to. I'm going to let her have the very cuddly, perfect, wonderful. You should feel these things. They are so soft. Oh my gosh. And she really does appreciate warm socks more than me. She wears them all the time, and I very seldom wear big, fluffy, warm socks. So I'm going to let her have the mucklucks. But if she didn't know about these, she would never see them. I would totally keep them for myself. Apparently, I've never felt mucklucks before. I think that's how you say them. Anyhow, that is it for today. If you like this video, we'd love it if you'd give it a thumbs up. And if you're interested in what we usually talk about around here, which is all things autism, we would love it if you'd hit subscribe. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.